Oh yeah, I was in Big Sky, Montana. I was a safety kayaker for Yellowstone Raft Company on the Gallatin River. I would go along with the raft trip, typically 4 or 5 rafts, and if anyone fell out, I would cruise over to them in my kayak, and I had a little, basically like a little leash or a tow rope behind, and I would just be intermingled through the rafts, waiting for Carnage. You know, I kind of liked Carnage. I wanted somebody to fall out. That was my job. So this day I was doing my normal thing, first trip of the day, and I think I was squirting, meaning I was going into these little seams and putting my my bow vertical in the air and doing these little pirouette, like 360s. And for some reason I wasn't paying good attention, and I went into this pretty gnarly pour over, which is, we call them a hole. This thing worked me pretty good, like almost ripped me out of my kayak. I'm upside down, and it let me out, fortunately, and I dropped into that next hole, and this thing worked me for probably, probably 5 to 7 seconds, which is an eternity when you're upside down. Started going for those hand rolls again. You know, it's this like little motion you make, and I pulled out of my kayak, which is a major no-no. So now I'm swimming. I'm the guy that needs to be rescued. So I'm like cruising and be underwater for a few seconds, and I'll be, thinking I could drown. God, what was the name of that guy? And he came by and he goes, there, and he pointed with his paddle. He goes, and there's Willie Mack, your safety kayaker. It's one of those things where if you play in, if that stuff bothers you, you're gonna struggle, because there's gonna be a lot of carnage in your life, especially if you do stuff on a high level. You're gonna try to pull off shots, and you're not gonna pull them off. I'm not gonna hit a ball in the water, shank a shot, and like quit the game. It's just a bad swing. You know, you're not perfect. We're not robots. So that's how I like legitimize it in my brain, and I think that serves me pretty well.